welcome to Branches Tarot and Shadow Healing. My name is Tracy Downey. I'm an intuitive reader, spiritual healer for our channel. I wanted to thank you for those of you who are subscribing. And we do hope you'll like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you're new. This is my last day in Malibu. I had a wonderful time at the beach today. It was amazing. And Thai massage was amazing. Meeting up with family and friends was amazing. I have a video that I did do from the beach. I have to edit it and then I will upload it. It may take a while, but I will upload it. But this is just gonna be a quick one, doing a quick energy read. I wanted to say that if some of you are having a difficult time letting go of your past, I want you to think of this moon tonight. I want you to think about the ocean. Listen to it. Breathe in, breathe out. Release what no longer serves you. And remember that you don't need to be codependent on anybody. 111 when I said that. If you feel that somebody is the best you're ever going to get, and if you did have the best and you let it go, then that's the lesson you learn. And perhaps you just have to work on yourself and that's what we do here with Shadow. It's not easy looking in the mirror with yourself, and Lord knows it hasn't been for me. But watch the video. It's all about, the smaller victories. Helps us win the war with ourselves. And I have some downloads on that. Some of you might be having struggle with the energy pull. You might be feeling your divine counterpart that might be trying to reel you back in energetically. Don't allow it, because the higher you ascend, that vibration of theirs continues to stay lower because they refuse to ascend with you. You can't feel them anymore. 222, that's a fact. You can't feel them anymore, and it's like, let's say that you ever heard of the phrase shock-you-drama? The phrase shock-you-drama was created for soap operas because of the drama, right? And there was a producer named Jill Farron Phelps who actually believed that if you keep shocking the audience, you'll get more ratings. What happens is with shock-you-drama is that you get tired of the drama. You just want a good quality storytelling with a happy ending, with good, characters and story. Something that wasn't just out of the norm, that was kind of psychotic, codependent, or low abusive, low vibrational. And when you're low vibrational in soap operas, you can't ascend to a higher level. Therefore, a lot of them were canceled. It's just what happened, So let's just say you were hearing all day today that your counterpart, here's a good example. Let's say you're trying to rebuild your credit, and your former person, your counterpart, actually has a lot of money, and they decide to buy up your debt so that you would be tied to them. Pay your debt off, what you owe. Treat them like any other creditor, but they don't owe you. They don't own you. They don't control you. Or let's say that your divine counterpart, was unfaithful to you, and you had to hear about it. Or you saw your divine counterpart under fake assume names, because the universe will tell you exactly who they are. And then you have to see them hitting on other people in front of you, and you say nothing. Those are the type of things they do to lower your vibration. Don't let them do that. Look at it this way. They behave that way because they don't want to ascend. And they behave that way because they want to hurt you. 444, Don't let them. I had a most wonderful day with God at the beach. I saw Pepperdine University. I saw Malibu Pacific Church. And I saw John, the book of John 6, 1 through 7. actually as a sign right where I stopped to do my reading, my Sunday spiritual wisdom. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. And the main thing in the book of John that Spirit wanted me to read was about practicing mindful practice, which is what I was doing with the Plum Village with Master Tai. Mindful practicing of not forgetting the Lord once, off a Sunday. Keep him in your hearts on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can't be considered a Christian and going into church if you're misbehaving online in social media, talking down about people, calling them names, gaslighting them. The Spirit sees all that. And then you're under judgment now, 555. We all are, including myself. Everybody in the community is not immune. So we do our best to stay high vibrational so we don't have to get into the fray of it. And sometimes we want to understand when we have counterparts that may be narcissistic in quality or, in energies, and they don't know how to get out from under it, what to look for. This is what it says. Take action if this is what you're thinking. A peaceful resolution. And then to wait. Now, these are from Spirit. This is the energy that's going on. So, the bottom of the deck, we've got communicate clearly, which is sometimes hard. Some of you may have I get downloads and I get messages from songs. So the songs I kept hearing today were Mercy. One karmic energy I picked up was Do Your Worst. Someone's in their self-destructive mode. Not good. Not good. We all want to be forgiven. You have to ask for forgiveness to yourself first. And those that can't come towards you, it's okay. Because you forgive yourself because you know better now, right? I said this before. Let's say that you have a disability, like myself, multiple sclerosis. And your divine masculine left you after they found out about your illness, or the first moment it got hard, or your ex did that to you, and it made you feel like you were not beautiful. It made you feel like you were unworthy. They didn't want to push you in a wheelchair. They didn't want to see you not have the perfect body, the perfect hairdo, perfect looks. I got so many compliments today on my looks, it's not even funny. And I'm not no spring chicken. I'm 50 years old. So the point is that when you glow from the inside from doing your shadow work, and you see the love and you give that love back to yourself and you date yourself, because that's kind of like what I did today. I had a nice massage. I went to the beach and I listened and soaked up the air, and I saw the beautiful moon, and I gave my intentions to God. That's what I want for you to do. That's what I want for you to do, because good moments are coming now. So, because this is 888 energy. You start seeing 888, it's telling you to take action. Peaceful resolution. Be forgiving, be compassionate, be kind. You don't have to lower your vibration. You don't have to say, I told you so. You don't have to mock somebody. All you need to do is to understand from the higher perspective. In my case, my divine masculine has more than one personality. So, and he has parts to him from traumas that he's endured. And those parts are like his kids. That's how they treat them, because due to the sexual trauma that they endured as a child. And Spirit was gracious enough to let me see those traumas and those struggles. They're stunted child lies, So we can look at it this way. If an adult is a grown man who doesn't know how to behave as an adult because of what he endured in his childhood, see it for what it is. Have the compassion to understand it. That doesn't mean you give them the boundaries and the right to treat you badly. You don't give them the right to put you through what they went through. No. That is not part of your journey. That is not healthy. And Spirit would never put anybody with someone who physically, emotionally abuses them. No. If anything, the Spirit will put you with somebody who's gone through exactly the same thing you have. And as an empath, protect your energy on that, because there are people that want to soak it up and take advantage of that. And some that don't even realize they're doing it. They just want that love. So I'm going to do a quick energy read. And then I'm going to close it out because I have a plane to catch tomorrow morning. And let's see. What have you got, Spirit? What do you have for the collective? Oh, that's pretty good. We'll do it that way. Bottom of the deck we've got is flirt. Yeah, that was going on crazy today. When you have healthy energy, that's what happens. Here we go. This is, to me, the Capricorn devil energy, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Let's put that down. Yes, this is your soulmate. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And healing family issues, yeah. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It is not easy to forgive a parent that has physically, emotionally, verbally, sexually abused you. Right? That's just not. But here's what happens when you don't forgive them or forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Because you remember this, you were a child. You didn't know anything except for what that parent manipulated and did to you. Because chances are someone did that to them. It doesn't happen by accident. So this is what you do. You cry. You have a conversation as a child with that parent in meditation state, asking why they did that to you. And if they have no answer when you face them with your wrath, your anger, which you have every right to have, and you feel those emotions deep and down and deep, you forgive yourself for not knowing what they did to you was wrong. 333. You forgive them because you're not going to allow that dark energy destroy your future. And you're not going to allow it to taint any person that comes into your life who doesn't have those intentions. We do not want to model our parents as the role models, or we don't want to cast our parents as role models for the new people that become the romantic persons in our lives. Because then what we're doing is we're basically saying, oh, well, you remind me of my mother, and the mother treated them terribly. Or you remind me of the father, and the father treated you terribly. That's the energetic field that we want to break. And that's what's not happening. It's trying to. Spirit's trying to get it to do that. When we try to control the situation and say, no, we're just going to keep this going, you can't. You have to let it go. You have to release it. Because what happens is it just holds on faster and festers. 444. I haven't seen 444 all day. So let's really quickly do this energy read, and then I'm going to let this go. right, Spirit. What does the collective need to know? Okay, let's leave it with that. In the bottom of the deck, we've got a 7 Pentacles. So someone is looking back on the situation. They're reflections. We have 5 of Wands, but it came out like this. So now we're like trying to release conflict. This is the most important thing. Don't be at war with yourself. Don't be at war with others. All you're doing is just digging a deeper pit for yourself to cry in. No one wants to be around this. Not on social media. Not in families. Not in relationships. I mean, we used to think, if you came from a dysfunctional family, that this is what you were supposed to do. Fight. Because it showed you cared, right? 555, expect the unexpected. No. No, you don't need to do that. All you need to do is speak your piece and tell people how you feel. And they should respect how you feel. 4 of Cups came in this way too. Someone's coming out of this energy, which is good. 6 of Cups came like this. Tempting to release the past. The Hierophant could be dealing with a Taurus. 6 of Pentacles came on the upright, about reciprocity in the situation, a peaceful solution, right? Page of Pentacles wanting to give a solid offer. King of Pentacles came in, not reverse, came in sideways, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And 4 of Wands is in reverse. And 3 of Wands is upright. This is called struggle. This is what this means to me. Because the King of Pentacles is supposed to be upright, kind, compassionate, family man, wants to settle down, sees the bigger picture, settled, okay? Someone's money may not be completely right, but they're trying to get it to that point, 1717, when I said that. Also, it could also mean that someone is struggling with releasing their dark energies and tendencies. It's not easy to look in the mirror and see yourself for how you feel about yourself. But it's not in the reverse. It's just like this. This is what I believe that needs to be, is let go of the control. Starting to see the bigger picture. Release the control. Some of you are dealing with entrepreneurs. Some of you might be entrepreneurs, and some of you might actually be struggling with your money. And some of you might be in conglomerates. I got bank energy today. PayPal. I got afraid to start something new and unique. You can do it. Just do it with integrity. Integrity is the most important. That's what this is about. Be in your integrity. I said this today on the beach. Because a person who's high vibrational is going to see right through this when you're not. They're going to know you want something from them. They're going to know that you are not being sincere. And if this person is someone that you're fighting, in your shadow self, trust and believe that you can have those things inside yourself, because this right here is what it's about. Releasing. I read this in scripture today in John 6. Was it John 6? Or was it Ephesians? I think it was Ephesians. Was it the first reading or the second reading? Might have been the first reading. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, it's been a long day. The point I'm trying to say is that in the readings for today, 22, it was about not forgetting God. Jesus talking to Peter, that everyone else was going back to their daily lives and they were leaving, they were abandoning him. Peter was the only one that stood by and said, I will go with you, Lord. That is what God is asking for, right? You can't be one with somebody until you're one with yourself, aligned with your higher vibration with yourself, and trusting that God has the best plan for you. He would not abandon you, so don't abandon him, right? It's also saying that when we marry, we leave our father and our mother, and we meld with our husband or wife, and we become one flesh. When this is done in a false pretense, it's a painful separation. But worse, it is a curse that has festered. You don't marry someone because of your father's choosing, your mother's choosing, but that's what has been going down for generations. And this is the one very thing that Spirit warned us in the beginning of Genesis, a family curse. To break the family curses, you have to let go of the codependency and trust that you can be whole. First, you don't need a person to define who you are. You don't need another person to validate who you are. All you need the approval of is Spirit. That's it. And what I'm seeing here is we're getting closer to knowing this is what is right and not knowing which way to go. Because they feel lost. Don't feel lost. You are right where you're supposed to be. It's scary. It's painful. Believe me, I know. I've been there. Page of Wands and Justice, but Justice came out like this. It doesn't feel great, does it? It feels unjustified. Someone is leaving a relationship to go be with somebody else. But it's not because they love them. It's because they want their money. And they're leaving behind a wife and children. That's injustice. Somebody else is hoping to get together with a female who doesn't know her self-worth. But I feel this female does know her self-worth, and she's going to surprise this individual. New beginnings, for some, can relate to a relationship from a higher level, meaning more like higher levels of commitment. To get to that, you have to make peace with the past and then release it. Because you cannot take your old relationship in with your new. You can't. Because if you're not happy with who you are inside and out, not one person, not one job, not one expensive toy you have is going to fulfill you the way you want to be. Because you have to complete yourself first. And until we do that, it's not going to go right. So, trust. Take action in keep building up yourself. If a person wants to leave you, let them go. Don't hold on to somebody that doesn't want to be with you. Don't. If someone wants to be with you, they will show you. Allow them that opportunity. Don't manipulate them. Don't lower your vibration. But also stand in your boundaries. Because you need to. Especially if you've never had them before. And people will treat you right. 444. That is the most important thing. And finally, if this is a marriage that you're trying to repair, Spirit will give you the answers that you need Go deep within and ask yourself, as a child, knowing the outcome of what happened with your family, is this what you want for your children or future children? Or do you want a peaceful resolution to a divorce so that you're 25, so that your children understand that they have two loving parents? As I said this before, you cannot by any means trash the other person you're with. I had some major cleansing with my daughter this weekend about that, because in spite of her father and I being married 16 years, the marriage really ended at 7. And her brother and her knew it. They both knew it. And they both hated it. The last 7 years they hated. So your child's going to know. They're going to know. They're going to know if you're using them. They're going to know if you're hating on them. They're going to know if you're being mean to them. That's not the energy you want to give to a child. Especially when all they're trying to do is earn your approval. Love them. Don't enable a situation that's unhealthy and codependent. And if they're grown children, then it's time for them to grow up and lead their own lives. You can't do the choices for them anymore. That too happens. But if you want justice in a situation, and this one is coming out like this for now, someone's trying to hold someone down with alcoholism, dark magic, obsession. Love bombing. Love bombing isn't love. Love bombing is a artistic measure on how to pull in an empath or someone's love to be feeling validated. And when they get enough supply and they're good, they move on to the next one. So don't repeat cycles. Don't repeat cycles. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. That's all I have. Just be kind to yourself. Be strong. And those of you who are in relationships that are ending, put the children first. Wait for the love you deserve. And it's coming. God bless. Love and light. Take care.